Pocahontas by Neil Young, the solo acoustic version. For this, you will need one capo or capo, depending on how you pronounce it. What you want to do is you want to put this with your guitar in standard tuning on the 3rd fret. So the song is in C on the original recording. We're going to play an A shape, but that is effectively C because we put the capo on the 3rd fret. Okay, so it's a basic, your regular A, finger on the 2nd fret, D string, finger on the 2nd fret, G string, finger on the 2nd fret, B string. And then it will do the hammering on and off with this finger there on the B string. So it'll start off without it and then hammer on. In fact, let me just move that there like that. There we go. So it'll go like this. So hammering on and off. Like that on the B string. Aurora borealis, the icy sky at night. And then it goes to B minor. Now on the boarding house video version of this song, he plays his B minor like that, with thumb over there doing the bass string, which I find harder to do at this angle. I play it like that because I find that easier. You might just want to do that. And I can't remember whether he varies it by going like that. Not sure if he does that or not. You can do. Paddles cut the water in a long and hurried flight. And then it goes to E. E, just the basic standard E. And then G, D, A. E, G, D, A. But with a little bit of extra stuff in there that makes it distinctively the song. So it'll do this little walk up on the E string like that. So before he goes to the G, open string, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, up to the G. And then he either plays a D like that, just a regular D, or with the bass note pressed down with his thumb. And then back to the A. And I think that bass note on the D is there, and it adds to the song. And he might even go like this. So just and just hammering onto the 2nd fret on the E string as you play the D. And then he does the same pretty much every time with the A as well, as part of the main riff. Hammering on before the beginning. See, I didn't do it then. I should have done it. It's easy to not do it. Right? That is key, isn't it? If you don't do it, it doesn't quite sound like the song. Yeah, it definitely sounds more like the song when you hammer onto that open string. And that's, once you get into the habit of doing that, you end up doing it all the time for every song. Trying to get that F sharp note as well as the hammer on. That's the next level of complexity you want to get on there. Almost. I need to practice that as well, it turns out. See, I can almost do it. And the good thing about this song is that's it. That's the whole song. It doesn't change. There's no other bits. It's basically 3 verses, then an instrumental where you can play the harmonica, and then 2 more verses. See how it goes. Maybe more. The vocal melody sort of complements that. Very good. Great song. But yeah, it just does the same thing all the way through. So what's that, 4 chords? No, 5. And the other way of playing it, of course, you can play it in C without a capo. And what he does, if you want to be adventurous, you can down tune your E string to C, which I think he does on the Rust Never Sleeps version. I think he overdubbed onto the boarding house performance. He overdubbed playing this basically with no capo, E string down tuned to C. And you do the hammer on there. Aurora borealis, the icy sky at night, battles cut the water. And you can play it that way, which is a bit trickier because you've got this bass string that you have to contend with. Yeah, so in this version it's C, G, B flat, just like that, or like that, F. I do like playing it that way because it's got the down tuned C. So how can you not like that? You could even do that. Play the D like that. So there you go, and that's basically Pocahontas by Neil Young. And if you found this video useful, or if you found it in any way entertaining in any shape or form, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you've not already. You may enjoy some of the other videos, but that's all from me on this one. Bye for now.